didn't realize it at first. But there comes a day when you stop being just someone's child and quietly become someone's responsibility. For 20 years, home was my entire world. I never checked electricity bills, never worried about rent, never thought about how food appeared on the table. Life was simple. Mom shouting from the kitchen, dad reading newspaper, my slippers always in the wrong place, and my room always messy. I thought this comfort would last forever until that one phone call came. Congratulations, you got selected. For a second, I was silent. Then mom screamed with happiness. Dad grabbed the phone and asked again. Really? Within minutes, they started calling everyone relatives, neighbors, family, friends and started saying, our child got a job. That night, while packing, mom folded every dress carefully. She kept adding snacks, pickle bottles, medicines. Even when I said, it's enough, mom, she said, you never know when you'll need it. Next morning, before leaving, dad slipped some money into my hand. I said, I have enough. He said, keep it, just in case. That money was not just money, it was protection, it was love, it was his silent way of saying, I'm still here. Mom applied tilak on my forehead. She hugged me tighter than usual. As I stepped out, I looked back at the house. It wasn't just walls, it was my childhood standing at the door, watching me leave. The hostel gate felt unfamiliar. Strange faces, strange rooms. When I entered my room, there were iron beds, peeling paint, a small dusty window. That first meal in hostel was not tasty. Rice was cold, curry had no flavor, everything felt clumsy. I suddenly missed mom's food. Then one day, I felt sick. Fever, body pain. I lay on that small bed, staring at the ceiling. No one to check my temperature. No one to force me to take medicine. No one to sit beside me and touch my forehead. And suddenly, I remembered every time I felt sick at home. Mom didn't sleep those nights. She would sit beside me, change the wet cloth on my forehead, and ask every hour, are you better now? And there I was, holding my own head, trying to be strong. That night, I opened old family photos in my phone and I realized something painful. I never once thanked her for staying awake all those nights. I never properly noticed how tired dad looked after work. We only understand their sacrifices when we start living alone. Work became serious. Deadlines, pressures, targets. Sometimes I wanted to quit. Sometimes I wanted to run back home. But then I remembered dad's proud voice telling everyone my child got a job. I couldn't let that pride break. Then came the festival. At home, they cleaned the house, decorated lights, cooked my favorite sweet. Mom video called me. See, we made your favorite. I smiled, but I was in office because leave was not granted. Everyone sat together for dinner, but my chair was empty. Still, mom kept food aside for me, like I might walk in suddenly. Later that night, mom told me, your dad went to your room. He stood there for some time, then switched off the light and left. That moment broke something inside me. Salary came. I transferred money home. Dad said, why did you send? Save it. But that money was not just money, it was my way of saying, you struggle enough. Now let me try. I used to think freedom meant staying out late. Now I know freedom means earning enough so your parents can finally rest. Slowly, I understood something. Dreams cost distance, success cost comfort, and responsibility costs childhood. We don't leave home because we want to. We leave because someone has to become strong. Someone has to carry the weight. Someone has to turn their parents' sacrifices into stability. Maybe the day we left home was not the day we became independent. It was the day we decided to become the support our parents once were for us. So tell me, are you living this story too?